So what's up, guys? A couple interesting things in the news, and I don't pay attention to politics for the most part. Like, I've never voted because I have more other issues to worry about, like alcoholism. But Trump actually tweeted something last night, and I was like, what the fuck? And usually I just find it comical. But he's like, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas but Hillary Clinton. It's like, really? You're gonna sink that fucking low? Everybody, Trump. He said, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas but Hillary Clinton. The other one, and my pronunciation is bad because I'm half illiterate, half dyslexic, and brain damaged. Steve Munchin, whatever the hell his name is, somebody actually sent him manure in the mail. My dad actually did that one time to somebody. It's like, how pissed off are you at somebody when you're going to send them shit in the mail? Like, to take the time to go pick up shit, package it, and fucking UPS it to somebody. So anyways, I will work on a bit here since I got a little bit of time. You know, from time to time in my life, I've struggled with drinking. I used to check into detoxes and rehabs, but I could walk out whenever I wanted. So finally, I started checking into psych wards. I got to say, out of all the psych wards I've ever been in, Bellevue is by far the best. You get a beautiful view of the Manhattan skyline. You're on the Lower East Side. You know, you get to play ping pong, and the winner gets to control the radio. I really don't know how therapeutic that is. I'm one of those guys that get drunk, I listen to the same song for like 4 or 5 hours, wake up the next morning, think I've found the answers to life. You know, when we go for like patient staff meeting in the morning, or inmates, however you want to articulate it, I kind of feel like I was on Jeopardy. I'd be like, can I get schizophrenia for 200 days? They'd be like, no, sorry, this guy's got it. I'd be like, fuck it, I'll take psychosis for 1,000. And, you know, be like, do-do-do-do, you know, daily double, tell him what he's won. You have just been subpoenaed for your next restraining order here. And I'm glad you guys didn't like that, because I might need some of you for character witnesses at my next hearing. It reminds me of a story. A couple of years ago, I'm out in California. I got like 5 warrants out for my arrest, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this right now. That's a story for another day. But, like, I'm trying to get some coke. So I end up with a lady of the night, working girl, if you will. I always try to keep that respectful, and she's like, I can get crystal. So I'm half in the bag, and at this point I'm like, let's go with it. And she introduces me to her roommate, and you know, I take a hit of the crystal. All of a sudden I'm thinking this lady is Jesus Christ. I'm thinking her roommate, who's another lady tonight, is the devil. All I'm thinking at this point is, I can't ask Jesus Christ for a blowjob. You know, anyways, back to the hospital, you know. When you're in the hospital, it's kind of crazy because it's like you always get certain type of characters. There's like one guy, by the time he's been on the ward for like 24 hours, you know, he's trying to fight everybody on the unit. And in Bellevue, too, they have like the psychiatric unit and then the psychiatric unit for people that are going to jail. You think, like, I've been in jail before. You do not want to fuck with a crazy person in jail. Like, there's a difference between being in jail, you know, with hard pipe motherfuckers, and then a crazy motherfucker. So, you know, by the time he's been on the unit for a day, they're shooting him in the ass with Thorazine, and he's trying to bite everybody, spit at everybody. So then they're breaking out the Hannibal Lecter mouth guard. You know, there's another guy. He's like, I don't know, 6'5", 300 pounds. He has nobody to talk to. And, you know, he'll do things like rip the phone out of the wall, take his pants off, lay down in his bed naked. You know, it's really cool stuff. It's kind of like, it's kind of like a cross between elementary school and jail. You get arts and crafts time. You get recess where you go get to play basketball. You know, they give you ice cream. You know, so I guess what I'm saying, it's like, if you're running low on cash and you're looking for a cheap vacation, you know, there's singles there too, whether you're male or female. There's always somebody to take home to mom and dad. Just a suggestion. So, you know, when you get out of the hospital, you got to go back for visits, and you know, so the doctor, he'll ask me, you know, he'll be like, so how's it going? You know, I'll ask you those first normal questions. Are you hearing voices? Are you hearing voices? Do you want to hurt yourself or anybody else? And you know, I get sick of hearing this shit. So finally, I'm like, yeah, doc, I'm hearing voices. And he's like, what, are you taking your meds? I'm like, no, I wanted the company. I got lonely. You know, asked me what my hobbies are. I'm like, well, I started going to the courthouse and watching cases. And he kind of gave me a puzzled look. And I said, yeah, I got tired of going to Broadway plays. They're pretty fucking predictable. You know, and it's kind of a pain in the ass when I go to the doctor. I feel like he's playing roulette with my diagnoses. It's like, you know, one day I'll have schizophrenia, I'll have psychosis, I'll have manic depressive, bipolar, whatever, ADD. And, you know, it's like I feel like he's just on the wheel of fortune, spinning the wheel. And, you know, so I eventually tell my mom about this. I'm like, Mom, I got diagnosed as a schizophrenic. And she's like, no, sweetie. My mom's basically a Jewish lady. Like, she wants to be called Jenna. And she's like, no, sweetie, I think you have adult ADD. And I'm like, I don't want to argue with her. So I'm like, Mom, you know what? You're probably right. I probably just had a nut allergy. Maybe I need a gluten-free diet. You guys have been great. Thanks for showing up today.